What is up, y'all? I'm your host, Devin Hughes VX1. Now, this is the topic I wanted to talk to you about. It's something that I grew up with when I was a child, and that is old school anime. Yes, folks, I love old school anime, especially from the 80s and the 90s into the early 2000s. Back when anime didn't look so cheap and too much CGI and like all the computer graphics you have nowadays. Some of my favorite animes were Yu Yu Hakusho. I remember as a kid coming home every day from school. I used to watch Thundercats, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003 series, Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball Evolution, which, by the way, is one of the worst animes I've ever seen in my life. I highly recommend for you guys to not watch it. So, let's get things started with Yu Yu Hakusho. A few things I remember as a child from that show is when Yu Yu tries to save a child, but ends up being hit by a car and tragically dies from it. So he winds up becoming a ghost throughout the series, possessing everybody. And I remember one episode when the dude in the blue suit, I forgot his name, but once he got into his friend's body, his friend all of a sudden becomes this masterful martial artist, beating the holy crap out of enemies and stuff. And that was one of my favorite episodes. Even though Yu Yu is a ghost, it's still one of the best animes I've ever seen since childhood. And let's just say I have a great time, great childhood memories from the show, and I absolutely loved it. Hold on for a minute. Anyways, sorry guys, I had to turn the light off because it was getting kind of boring in here. Anyways, back to old school animes that I grew up with. Dragon Ball Z. I loved the crap out of Dragon Ball Z because it was a huge part of my childhood. And let's just say that Goku is one of my favorite characters of all time. From when he was a child to where he is right now. Not that Dragon Ball Z Kai, Dragon Ball Super crap. Old school Dragon Ball Z was the best. Can nobody top that? You know what I'm saying? My favorite moments from Dragon Ball Z is when Goku turns into a Super Saiyan for the first time. And the hype was absolutely real. And from the scary angles to where he is now, hair turning yellow back and forth, air blowing up in the air, you know, which results of him turning into a Super Saiyan. I'm going to be honest with you all. That moment right there shows just how incredible Dragon Ball Z was at the time. And let's just say so many characters in the Dragon Ball Z series died back and forth, comes to life, back and forth. So, once Goku was finally defeated, once Goku finally dies, when he killed Cell, took him to King Kai's place, and winds up killing him over there. So, therefore, Goku is actually dead. But I did not watch the rest of the series when Goku transformed to Super Saiyan 5. Which is by far one of my favorite transformations ever, because I had the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 on the PS2. I still have it. I haven't played it in a while because it's too freaking long. One time I played it for about 9 in the morning until 12 o'clock midnight. That game is seriously real long. And I couldn't handle it. But overall, Dragon Ball Z is a great series. It's a flashback to childhood memories. It's 10 times better than Dragon Ball Super, better than Dragon Ball Z Kai, old school Dragon Ball Z from the 90s. Absolutely worth watching. Now, Street Fighter V. I watched a little bit of it one time when I was a kid. I didn't really know nothing about the series until around 2009 when I was in my early 18 years. I watched only, 3, 4, 5 episodes of it. So, last year I got my hands on the Street Fighter V series on YouTube. I love loved it. Showcased Ryu and Ken, Chun-Li, Guile, Vega, and Bison, Zangief. The series is based on Street Fighter 2. And let's just say it is just as good as the Street Fighter 4 1994 R-rated movie. Even though the movie in my Street Fighter 15 anniversary collection on my PS2, they pretty much PG-13 censored it down, and they had to cut the Chun-Li shower scene. Well, I don't know. I guess this is how it is though. But overall, it's still a great movie. So just like the 1994 Street Fighter movie, the Street Fighter V series showcases Ryu and Ken working together to find Bison, and they managed to destroy him though. But Ryu was possessed by Bison's. No, Chun-Li and Ryu were pretty much possessed by Bison's dark powers. So once they were able to defeat him, so everyone just went back to their normal ways, like you see in the previous Street Fighter video games. So overall, I think the Street Fighter V is a very good series. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003. Even though it's not anime, but it's still an animated TV series. I loved it. It reminds me of the 1987 series and the Dark Comics / the video games. Every time I watch the series, I'm thinking the 1987 series, because that nostalgia right there is actually real. I'm telling you. The one thing I hate about the 2003 series or the 2009 movie Turtles Forever, I just thought that the 2003 Turtles were a bit of a douchebags, being mean to the classic Turtles. I mean, come on, like, what did you guys expect? They were cheesy, they were campy. It's the classics. So, of course, they're going to be different from you guys. All Turtles were different from each other, so... Hey, but overall, the 2003 series, good. Dragon Ball, yeah, Dragon Ball, the TV series was actually good, because I think for the tournament, one of my favorite things about the series when Goku defeated Piccolo when he was a teenager. And that right there is all I know from the series, but hey. So, I believe my last animated series was... Guyver. Yes. Guyver, the anime series. I love the crap out of that series. And I especially love the second Guyver, the Dark Hero movie from 1994. So that right there was absolutely amazing. I love the series when I first seen it on YouTube, because Guyver is that freaking dope. And plus, he has a martial arts background. So what does that tell you? Why do you think that the 2017 Power Rangers costume were inspired by Guyver? It wasn't inspired by Iron Man, it was inspired by Guyver. So, people, get your facts straight. And not only that, I've seen some fight scenes from the second Guyver movie, and it's a lot better than the first movie. The first movie I absolutely hated and despised it, because it was not the Guyver that I've seen in anime before. I didn't know I'm sounding like a fanboy. That's what I'm saying, that most fanboys be saying stuff. But it's the honest truth. At least the second movie got it right. Great action, great fight scenes, great fight choreography, and some great acting from the guy who was the voice of Snake in the Metal Gear Solid series. So those are my favorite animes that I grew up with when I was a child, and some that I recently that I recently just loved. Hope you all enjoyed this my favorite anime series that growing video. If you enjoy, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and hit the like button. I'm your host, WH3X1. Love you guys. Peace out.